Heyo guys, girls, and everyone in between. This is Rebellious Pastry here, and today we've got one of my good friends. I've known him since forever and a half, by the name of the Quiet Kid Official.
AKA Quiet Kid, AKA the Quiet Kid. Whatever you want to use, whatever's easier.
Quiet Kid Official. This channel pretty much knows you as the Quiet Kid Official, even though you changed your name.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, do you have any announcements for anything you've been working on that you've actually posted?
Actually posted? No, I haven't because my producer is he's going through some stuff like with school and just get in and focus on the music stuff.
No offense.
And plus, I gotta take some time for myself because with on in my life, I gotta take some time back.
I understand.
And
I'm sure all of your future fans probably understand that too. Like my fans are if I were to take some time off, they'd understand most likely. They'd be really sad about it, but they'd understand. Like my fans are just those types of people. And anyone that would be in your fan base, I would hope they'd understand. But yeah, I mean, do whatever you need to do. And I'll invite you on whenever possible. So, that is knowing that there's other people that also wants to get on this show that are my friends. So, yeah. I mean, yeah. So, my announcements are, please go ahead and send your fan art, not necessarily fan art, but the like Valentine's Day exchange stuff. So please go ahead and send it over to rebelliousfanmail@gmail.com. Also, another thing is, I posted one of my first semi-serious videos on this channel. Basically, like, Quiet Kid.
I wouldn't.
It's basically
really busy the past few days.
So it's basically Valentine's Day from the Aeroace perspective. It's basically
Oh, I saw that you posted that. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen it yet?
I saw that you posted it.
Yeah. You haven't seen it yet? You need to go watch it. Of course, this is after I said you should go take time for yourself. But that's fine. I tend to make fun of myself a ton on here. Anyway, so I have the Valentine's Day video, and I also have the please go ahead and check out the newest video on my channel. And please go ahead and send in your fan art for the card exchange. If you want me to go ahead and draw it on this very stream, then I would suggest you drawing it today. Or like right now, because the stream is right now. If you want me to go ahead and draw it off air however, you have until, when did I say you guys had until? In this description, let me double check. Did I forget a due date? Oh my, at once, which is not a very good idea. Oh yeah, I want it to be, so the due date is the 16th. Edit video real quick. But yeah. So that's what, yeah, so Salty's single stream is basically, like, I guess, technically the second tradition I've had here on this channel. Or third. Or, heck with it, I have a hard time, do the 16th. Also, you can talk some more if you want. Of Feb. Just so you know, yeah. I was just saying for the very beginning part, please go ahead and, yeah. Because, like, during the talk show, back when we had, like, two back when I had like 2 channels running it was kind of sloppy with the intro because we both started at like 2 seconds different and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
for my announcements, other than the card exchange, which I did the video I pinned the video, so yeah. Alrighty, so how shall we start this salty single stream today? I know I have something planned, and I know you have something planned. You probably have more.
I have a lot of things planned.
Yeah, let's go ahead and like start by saying that this time last year I got a tea kettle. I've been using that thing every single day. Trust me, it keeps.
You drink tea?
Yeah, I drink tea. What? You think I'm one of those coffee heathens? Just kidding. You thought I was.
Hey. What you trying to get into?
Just kidding.
What you getting into calling me a coffee heathen?
Just kidding. I'm in a state. No, I'm in a country that mainly drinks coffee. And I also eat.
And I know why, because coffee. Good.
I also. I have to have like a ton of sugar and crap in there. But yeah, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I should be British, honestly, because I drink tea instead of coffee, and I eat mayo instead of ketchup. I was born in the wrong country. Let's just say that much. Hello, Hardy Ann. I think you might be new here. Welcome in. Anyway, so, yeah, I got a teapot last year when I did this salty single stream, which most of that stream ended up turning into me sarcastically saying the instructions of sarcastically reading the entire instructions manual out loud, making fun of it. Every little bit I was making fun of that thing, because it's just something you plug in, you put the tea leaves in the silver thing, you put it on the black thing that the plastic thing that you put on top of the tea kettle, and then you fill it with water and turn it on.
Those are nice.
Alrighty, so they're someone who have been on the channel before. Alrighty, so anyway, so yeah. I got a tea kettle. For Valentine's Day last year. This year I got a box of chocolates. And I have only eaten one so far. I ate one this morning. I'm probably gonna eat the
only one.
I'm probably gonna eat the rest of the chocolates after this stream is over. Not gonna lie.
When'd you get them?
I got them today. So yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, if I got a box of chocolates, they'd be gone within an hour.
But the thing is, I have to go to the IRL obligation for the whole day. Which Valentine's Day in a high school. For an aromantic like me. Man. People are just like... I know you guys can't see me doing like the coyotes kissing each other, but you guys get my point here. But yeah.
Oh my god. So the Super Bowl halftime, I went crazy for.
Oh yeah, the Super Bowl halftime show. Oh yeah, the Super Bowl was yesterday.
That was awesome.
The Super Bowl was yesterday for anyone in the United States, which, like, I honestly don't really care much about football or Valentine's Day, so I'm like, oh great, a fake holiday after a fake holiday. Oh great. Couldn't plan.
Right. I mean, I'm not.
Couldn't have planned it
I'm not
better,
a huge
genius.
football person, but like, right.
Could have been.
I'm not a huge football person, but I was only watching for the halftime show.
Yeah, could have made it any worse for me, calendar gods. Couldn't have made it any worse for me.
I'm gonna say it should have been longer. It should have been longer, and they should have replaced Kendrick Lamar with Ice Cube.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it was everyone on Dr. Dre's.
I honestly feel like
on his thing.
I honestly feel like they should have replaced all of the Super Bowl with the halftime show and the ads.
Yes,
just ads
I would love
just
that.
ads, just ads in the halftime show. They should just
right, and just instead of calling it a halftime show, they could just call it the whole time show, all of it,
the whole time show,
the all time,
the whole time show. Yeah, the people who
that would just be a live performance.
The people who actually like football would get hell of offended right now.
Yeah, well.
But why are we talking about the Super Bowl when we're literally supposed to be talking about how Valentine's Day is stupid?
I don't know. Brandon Mason commented options on the Super Bowl halftime.
Yeah.
So I had to speak my mind on it.
Yeah. So, I heard somewhere that Hallmark was the one that started this holiday.
Hallmark?
Hallmark, as in the...
are you, like, Hallmark started Valentine's Day?
Alright, yeah, I believe they started...
When?
I have no idea. But it's been it's been around for, like, too long. It's been around for too long. Let's see here. Did Hallmark... Because it wouldn't make sense for Hallmark to make Valentine's Day, because as if they didn't have enough money. Did Hallmark make Valentines Day? And you can feel more already. Holidays that have been referenced as Hallmark holidays, including Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Grandparents' Day, National Sons Day, National Daughters Day, Sweetest Day, Boss's Day,
Super Bowl is every year, isn't it?
No, I'm talking about.
I'm talking about
all of them. All of the. Nope. The Super Bowl isn't a Hallmark holiday, apparently. Who created Valentine's Day cards? I know, QA
just commented.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I heard somewhere that Valentine's Day was originally made by Hallmark. Okay. I honestly feel like...
Could get any worse.
I honestly feel like people would get more out of my content than they would watching Hallmark. Because...
Right.
Because,
Have you seen those, like, the Hallmark Christmas movies?
Oh, no. Those movies are probably way too straight for me. Being straight ain't a bad thing, but too much straightness in one movie and I can't handle it. And you are straight. You're
15 years apart, so it makes it 10 times worse.
Let's see here. Let's go ahead and talk about the Peanuts movie, even though it's technically not a Hallmark movie. Have you seen the Peanuts movie? Have you seen it? The new Charlie Brown movie?
Which one?
The newest one.
Oh, no.
The whole movie is just Charlie Brown chasing after a girl. The whole movie. The whole movie is just about...
I would have... I have advice for...
Just about, like, the whole movie was just about him getting a girl.
I got some advice for him. If you want her that bad, and she's not interested, find someone else. Like, nothing will change that.
She,
Like, I know
he,
from experience, ain't nothing gonna change that.
she, he, or they. I literally had to go ahead and, I literally... Q is making me freaking laugh because she thought I said something non-stream appropriate.
Oh, yeah, I heard that too.
Peanuts movie.
When you first said it, I heard it too.
Peanuts movie. It's Charlie Brown, people. Alrighty. But yeah, I feel like it's just about, a guy chasing after a girl the whole movie. And she was like some new girl too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean...
Like, honestly, she wants you there and she's not gonna want you there.
Yeah.
Like...
She ends... not to spoil anything, but he ends up getting her in the end.
Well, that's just unrealistic.
Yeah.
Like, straight up.
I've seen the Peanut movie...
Unless you...
The Peanuts movie twice. Once on the lawn with some friends, and once, at my own house. And the time I actually watched it, which was at my own house, I'm like, oh my god, this is... Why do you have to be so straight, Charlie Brown?
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, I'm only mostly making fun of straight couples because straight couples is literally 90% of media. That is especially around Valentine's Day. That's the only time. That's the only.
I mean.
QA, it is not smart to eat chocolates at midnight. QA, stop it.
Oh my gosh, that just reminded me of something.
Yeah.
See, you know when you're like laying down in like your bed and you eat a chocolate and it goes like in that one place in your mouth and it just like hurts.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's like in your brain and you can't like stop, like you can't drink water or anything. I hate when that happens.
I honestly think people should stop like trying to eat while laying down because it's just not smart. It's just not smart. And if I had to choose a way to go, that's not the that's not the way I'd want to go. By choking on a chocolate while laying down in bed. And this is why Salty Singles only happens one time a year. Anyway, yeah, so...
Well, that's because Valentine's only happens one day a year.
Yeah, and I pretty much, like, the whole day I was just like, haha, suckers, I'm a romantic.
Yeah, and pretty much the whole day I was just... Oh, shoot, it's Valentine's Day. You didn't realize.
Yeah, it was less Valentine's Day than in the past, thank goodness. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
Like next year, wherever I'm at, I'm probably just gonna wear like an ace flag and an arrow flag as a cape for the whole day.
Oh my gosh, I had someone do that, but it was like a Trump flag at my school last year.
Oh no!
They wore it as like a cape, and they got sent to the principal's office, and they had to like
no.
take it off and stuff.
No.
It was very cringy.
Yeah. Don't, no matter what your political beliefs are, please do not go ahead and wear a flag of it on your back. That's a very bad idea.
It's cool.
But yeah, I'm not gonna, it's not stream appropriate for us to say our political views, but either way,
right? Look up politics.
Either side, it is not smart.
That's just annoying.
Yeah, it's not smart to go ahead and wear a political flag on your back. I don't care who it's for. Alrighty,
right. That's just straight up annoying.
Let's go ahead.
Like, who are you trying to impress?
Yeah, let's go ahead and like talk about the shows like The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. So, you know how like you want to you know how you know what I want to see? I've mentioned this on the channel before, but you want to know what I want to see when it comes to The Bachelor or The Bachelorette?
No, but I bet you're gonna tell me.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you anyways. And the chat would want to hear this too. But let's just say that I want to go ahead and see an episode of The Bachelor or The Bachelorette or The Bachelor or The Bachelorette or The Bachelorette or gay. I want to see that. I want to see being like, "Oh, there's all of these girls there's all of these girls or guys depending on which show you're watching are into me, and yet I like guys. And yet I like guys.
Right.
Whoops.
You got a choice between these 12 girls.
I like
choose that guy.
No, imagine if the
I
announcer
choose
was
that.
a guy. Imagine if the announcer was a guy, and
And
then
then he just.
that's honestly.
Yeah, he goes. I choose you.
Imagine if someone just literally shows the
Takes
announcer.
off the lip biting face.
Yeah, I would pay to watch that, honestly. Or if the Bachelor or the Bachelorette ends up being asexual and aromantic. Being like, imagine if that person ended up just taking the roses and being like, I choose myself, I choose myself, I choose myself. And that's why they don't let me on any of these shows.
I love me not. I love me not.
And that's why
That's
you're probably never gonna see me on any of those shows, no matter how popular this channel gets.
That's because you're not an actor.
Yeah, I'm an animator. I'm an animator. I'm technically a voice actor. But that's beside the point. They're like I don't like.
Dude, watch you voice act for Boruto or whatever the spinoff is for Boruto.
Well, here's the thing. I voice act for Rebellious Pastry. So, one could technically consider me a voice actor, but I honestly prefer to be called an animator. But yeah, I mean,
right.
Like, there's just some things in this world that I want to go ahead and see, but it's probably never gonna happen. Did you know that in Dancing of the Stars, JoJo Siwa is the first ever girl to go ahead and have first ever girl to go ahead and have a girl as a dance partner? Like same-sex dance partners?
No.
Huh. Yeah, the only reason why I know about this is I get, like, LGBTQ plus stuff in the news all the time. Because of the algorithm.
Yeah.
Because of the algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, at least, the world is starting to, realize that some part of the LGBTQ plus community exists. People still believe aces have a miserable life. Just saying. But yeah, I mean, now everyone's just gonna be like, trying to get in contact with the, show makers of The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, asking if it could be gay. Oh, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, we got like 50 emails. We're trying to make the Bachelor like, hey. Listen.
Yeah.
Side rant. Side rant. Not to be like a. I mean, people say that JoJo Siwa. People say that like she's weird and corny. Like people can talk. I mean, not to knock her hustle or anything, but like people can talk and say like she's weird and corny, but like respectfully makes bank.
You talk about me?
She has so much money.
You talking to me or JoJo Siwa?
JoJo Siwa.
Okay, yeah.
Like she has enough money she has enough money to buy me, clone me, sell me, and again. Like, she makes bank.
Yeah.
Respectful.
Yeah. Her market is like, or it was originally little kids, and yet now it's like,
Yeah.
now it pretty much did like a 180, and now her audience is more like LGBTQ plus people. But yeah.
Right. Which, I saw that coming.
Yeah, so yeah. So, now that we got alrighty, so what other stupid romancy things are we gonna talk about today? We covered Hallmark.
I don't know, but you should probably start your story soon.
Yeah.
You should probably start your story soon, or we're gonna run out of time.
We have plenty of time, or at least on my end. I scheduled this. I have at least an hour left, dude. But if you, dude, I at least have an hour. I'm just taunting you because it's the salty single stream, and I can taunt you. If it ever gets too much, please tell me.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just the attitude of the stream. Just like I need to throw some more salt out there for this episode of the thing that is not.
Yeah,
a show.
I love me some salt.
But yeah. Anyway, so
I need some pizza flavored. I was gonna make a joke.
Pizza flavored. You need a pizza flavored stop.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I got pizza flavored stop.
We all literally laughed about it for the rest of the stream. Can you please pizza flavored stop?
Yeah.
Reference
that's
to a. Dude, were you laughing? Were you laughing when Lexi told you that?
Yes, I was laughing. Yes.
Yeah. Oh my. Like this.
Yeah, no, I was making dinner. I was making dinner after the meeting, and I read, can you like pizza flavor stop? And out of the corner, I started dying laughing. My mom's in the room. She's like, "What are you laughing about? 6:00 at night." And I said, they said on stream. She's like, "Who are you even talking to?" And I said, "Mom, just go in the room. All right, I'm making dinner. I'll be honest."
Get your pizza flavored stop. Yeah, that was my favorite moment ever on the episode on stream. Like, thank you. Also, welcome to the new people here. This is a standalone. This is a standalone show. Since Valentine's Day only comes once a year, thank God. So this is basically like your. We basically make fun of how Valentine's Day is. But yeah, since I'm an aroist.
I don't even get the point. Which, I mean, it's nice for people in a relationship. But nobody ever thought about anybody else. Like, how bad it would make other people feel. Like, you can't just think of the 1%. You gotta think about everybody.
Yeah, but here's the thing. With you saying that, aces and arrows are 1%. With you saying that aces and arrows are 1%.
Right.
But, I mean, like, majority of the population is straight. But yeah, I mean, with Valentine's Day, you got the salty, you've got the salty people who just broke up. You've got the salty people who, let's say they're both in a relationship but think the whole holiday is stupid. You got the salty guy. Wait, you got the salty girl because the guy forgot to give her something. You got the aroaces, which is no shocker. You've got, what else? Also, if you go ahead and send your Valentine's Day cards, right now, I'll go ahead and draw them right here, right now on stream. But yeah,
You
like,
got the salty dude or girl that just got rejected.
or person,
Oh,
because there's more than two
Jesus.
genders. Or person, because there's more
Ow,
than two
God,
genders. There could be like a salty non-binary
I just
person
fell out
out
of my
there.
chair.
But yeah, my point here
Ow.
is that people just yeah, it's just like, and especially in like a setting like a high school or like any sort of school beyond elementary school, it's like, stop making people so depressed, please. Stop it.
Yeah.
And then you've got the all of the people who agree with me on this stream currently. But yeah, the Hallmark holiday is I only have a YouTube currently. But yeah. Anyway, so with the with all
I
that
just fell out
stuff.
of my chair.
Alrighty, so would you like so can the chat please go ahead and vote on something? So both me and the Quiet Kid official have like our own personal stuff to go ahead and like share with you guys. Type a 1 in the chat if you want me to start. Type a 2 in the chat if you want the Quiet Kid official to start with their stuff, because we both have stuff planned for this salty single stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess technically I don't have stuff planned. I have one story that I need to talk about, but most of the stuff that I'm just gonna, off the dome freestyle kind of do it. So I don't really plan it out, but it just kind of goes where it goes.
Yeah. Just know the boundaries of this stream and you're fine.
Right, yeah. No, I got
Alrighty. 1 for me, 2 for Quiet Kid to start. But yeah, let's face it. Oh wait, I forgot I could do that. My bad. Alright, I need to seriously figure out this YouTube stuff before Branimation freaking yells at me again. Or he don't actually yell. It's just me QQA. Double Quiet Kid the double QQA is not QA, it is actually Quiet Kid official. We've got a QA and a double QA now. And of course.
Wait, how is it QQA?
Oh, it would be technically TQQA. The Quiet Kid. Oops. Dang it. I thought it would. Okay. My brain's just fried, okay? Like in most of my streams. But yeah. Because of IRL things frying my brain. But
yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So, alrighty. So, looks like everyone wants you to start. What a shocker. Alrighty. So, 33 to 67, you start. They're probably getting sick of hearing my voice, even though they subscribe to it. Continue. Or at least they want to give you a chance.
Okay. Well, for starters, I changed my name to Quiet Kid. It's not the Quiet Kid anymore. It got too long to. Quiet Kid just had a better ring to it. Just for thing. But you can still call me the Quiet Kid. I don't care if it's easier for you to remember.
Yeah.
But
they just know you as the Quiet Kid because I tell you, or that's what you originally came here as, and yeah.
Right.
But continue.
So I've been in some stuff happened since I was last on stream, and well, for starters, I had another relationship that fell through. So I guess I'll start with that. So it all started when me and my homie Mason, we were talking on Snap. I was just bored in my room. It was after a football game. I was just bored in my room talking to Mason like 11 o'clock at night, and he said that I don't got game, and I said yes I do. I said I have game. I just don't like ever use it. You know, I don't ever spit. And he's like, okay, we'll improve it. I said, all right.
What do you mean by you've got game? Can you please elaborate on that? People might not understand your lingo here.
Oh, my fault. It means to pull someone, you know.
Yeah, so like you have a chance basically.
Yeah, like I could pull someone easily. I got good game.
Yep.
But so he said, all right, I got this friend that oh crap, dang it, I dropped my phone. So he
Why
said,
do you
I got
drop
this friend.
your phone?
If my phone doesn't want to listen to this story. But so he said, that I want you to try and pull. And I was like, all right, give me a snap. So he did. And I was talking. I was trying to, spit my game. We made a bet that if I couldn't, pull her by the end of the week, that I have to admit that I have no game. And I said, okay, I accept. So I was like talking to her, and she mentioned something about music. So I'm like, oh, okay, you listen to Juice WRLD? And she's like, personally, I don't listen to a lot of rap, but my cousin does. And I was like, okay, me and your cousin would have a lot in common. And she's like, yeah, you want me to give you her snap? And I said, okay. So she did. And I started talking to her immediately about Juice WRLD because she was like a diehard Juice WRLD fan like me. And, we got to talking. And we soon, like, overnight, just became really, really good friends. And I didn't know I was, like, we're talking game, but I was apparently talking game. Because, I'm not going to go into detail, but she basically came out and said that, like, she likes me because I'm, like, hard to... I don't even know what she said. She's like, because you're all that. And I said, I don't know what that means, but and so we were dating for like a month. And then I realized that she was like super clingy.
Ouch.
And I realized that, so I had to think a little bit. And I asked myself, like, do I really like this girl? And I told myself that, like, if I have to ask that question, like, if I have to think hard enough to ask that question, I shouldn't even be in a relationship with this girl. And I said, okay, like, and I pretty much ghosted her for like a week because I've just been putting it off, breaking up. And then eventually she just got like tired of not talking to me and she started snapping, oh, well, I got my phone taken away. And from there, it just went downhill, and, I kind of had to break it off. I didn't want to. It hurt me just as much as it hurt her, because, like, it sucks because, like, theoretically, she was, like, really good for me, but I don't know. I'm just not meant for all that shit.
Yeah. And keep in mind, for people who are allo, it takes quite a bit of time to go ahead and find the right one. It's very, very rare for the first one to try, even the second one or the third one, that they'd be the perfect person for you. So just keep on swimming, buddy. And
Yeah.
hopefully the next crush you have is not a romantic. But yeah, I mean, like, in times like that, it's like I feel bad for you. One, two, I count it as a fortune how I am a romantic, because there's like a lot of things that, like, with aromantics we have like different kinds of issues than any other
Right.
orientation. Not to say that
Yeah.
um, aces don't have issues. It's just different types of issues. Like, people don't
Right.
people don't believe us. and we spend all of our Valentine's days after elementary school sad that we don't have anyone, because 99% of the time we don't have interest anyway. But yeah, that's what I basically said in my video. But I mean, yeah, what color should I put Brandamation's hoodie in? Because there's no like specific color. Because Brandimation don't normally have um a hoodie
Purple.
on. Brandimation's one of those
Purple.
people. Also,
Wait, sir.
yeah. So, yeah. Um yeah, loving people isn't a bad thing. Also, not loving people is not a bad thing. If um that is the point I'm trying to make here. It is not necessary for human survival like people like to believe. Like
Yeah.
some people decide to that they love each other in a different way and marry for tax reasons. And I'm just trying to
Yeah.
say that any type of love here is valid here. And that's what I'm trying to say basically. So yeah, I mean, but honestly, for anyone who is not ace, I feel like hearing a story from someone like you, that story is probably important, because people in your life, it don't matter if it's platonically, romantically, whatever, whatnot, people are gonna question your core values. And if it don't feel right, it ain't right.
Definitely.
So if it don't feel right to you, it ain't right.
And that's one of the things that's one of the things that I think back on. I think it was a lot better for me, mostly because you know I feel like I'm not meant for a lot of that stuff, and like on paper, like theoretically, she was the one and I was the one for her, but in reality, it doesn't come down to personality or how you live your life or like the things you like. It honestly comes down to like you meant to do that kind of stuff, or at least that's what it is for me. I'm not saying that's the way for all people, because stuff, everybody's different. Everybody has their different qualities and different stuff that makes them human, and that's one of the things that we should appreciate as humans, is that we all have our different things that make us human, and
Like,
we should respect each other for that. I'm not saying we should all like it. I'm saying we should respect each other for it.
I feel like people are like, those are the type of your stories, the type of
But
story that it's like reminds everyone that people are kind of like puzzle pieces. Some of them fit together, some of them don't. Some of them
right,
belong
it's,
on the completely other side of the puzzle that we call our world. And there's like
that's
others that
but that's true. Like
people are like puzzle pieces. And this is an analogy I just came up with on the spot here. But it is true how like different people like different people go ahead and fit in different people's lives in different ways. Because because like I I respect the Quiet Kid official as a friend, but I would never go on a date with him. because
Right.
I'm just not into guys very much. But and also he ran through a screen door.
So, do we want to get into that story now, or are we gonna wait?
We already told that one on a previous stream. But yeah. I believe it was the last time you were on. But yeah, I'm also just drawing Brandimation's card right now because I know for a fact he's gonna give me a card. He just I don't think he has he doesn't have access to his equipment right now, and that's why he can't draw a card, I believe. But I mean, Brandimation also translates weirdly into my style, but yeah, I mean, like, it's just like people just there's some people that are just great as friends, honestly. Like
Right.
like
And like it's this thing with
I'm
and that's the situation with my best friend. Um, like, so she was my friend for like the day that I moved to Oklahoma. This was like 3-4 years ago.
Mhm.
And you know the last year and the year before that, you know, I kind of liked her, and I kind of, you know, that love kind of faded because I realized that she was definitely, you know, better as a friend to me than as a lover.
Mhm.
And you know, I kind of accepted that. And now I'm appreciating that because if that would have continued, I, you know, wouldn't have the relationship I do with her now because we're like best friends in the entire world.
Yeah, and I feel like it's more of I feel like sometimes air races kind of make you realize that there's more than one type of love out there, just in general. Just like the 1% of the population pretty much is like your big, bold reminder that there's more than just romantic and sexual love out there. Because I could say
Right.
right here, right now, I love you, but I I could also say right now, I do not want you in my bedroom overnight. I could also say that too.
Right.
Because, like, the reason why I say overnight is if you ever come back to Colorado, I would want you to see my very animation station that I am currently sitting at right now. But, yeah. Which, when I end up getting my forever home, I'm gonna have my station separate from my bedroom. But that's beside the point here. So, yeah, it's just like people can just love people in different ways. Um, like my fans could say, I love Rebellious Pastry, both because of their content and because of how they act. Love don't necessarily mean I want to
Right.
go ahead and do non-stream appropriate things with you. It just
Right.
means that you have compassion for somebody. Like love should equal
It's that type
compassion.
of like family love.
Yeah, like love should like
Yeah.
yeah. And I love my channel, but I wouldn't go ahead and take it to bed.
I don't even know if that's possible. Like I get what you're coming from.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah.
it's that like so for me it's like I don't really think about my friends. I say friends. I use friends as like a loose term because I don't really think of my friends as friends. I think my friends as fans.
Yeah.
So I told my friends like over and over like I don't have no friends. I have my brothers and sisters. Like
Mhm.
because it's
And
that like you're
siblings too.
yeah
Cuz remember
right
remember
yeah
yeah.
yeah no I get what you're saying.
Your brothers and
Like you
sisters
get
and
where I'm coming
siblings
from.
with
Like
me. Yeah. whenever I sing the "We Are Family" song, I add in the "and siblings," and it does not. It literally does not take anything away from that song. It literally just fits in there. All of my brothers and sisters and siblings with me. Like it sounds like it fits, right? Yeah, but
Right.
yeah. So
I don't know what song you're talking about, but I'm just gonna nod my head and say yeah
we
in
are
approval.
family.
To see more in depth.
Da 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 da. All right.
Oh,
So yep, and that's it. And yeah, I'm not gonna have this video flagged for that. This video applied for that. Um, yeah. Anyway, so how did you guys like my friend the Quiet Kid official's story? I feel like it has like a lot of truth to it. Like honestly, like um it's just the whole like you just need to figure out what's right and if it's right for you. Um Now,
right, and it's that thing that has like it's like it has multiple meanings because you can take a certain part or you can take the whole thing. It's more about like what you take away from it instead of like it's more like how you do it and what you, like take away from the story. You feel me?
alrighty. So this was originally like a school assignment, but this is probably the second time I'll do this on here, or maybe the third. I'm like, so there's been occasions where I like show my school assignments on here because it just makes sense. Like I did like a Stonewall thingy, and I also did like superheroes and stuff like that, like superhero characters that I'm never gonna use again. But this one, I wrote it thinking I'm gonna share this on the channel one day. Now the question was for me, when was I gonna do this? Um, and this is normally your happily ever after girl gets the guy story. And since this is the salty single stream, and the girl don't end up with the guy, and that's the point I'm trying to make here. Like, um, some people aren't into that. This is the perfect time for me to share this story here. This is based off of Cinderella, but you will see some elements of Cinderella, but it isn't Cinderella in the way you think it is. Once upon a time, in the fantasy land, the royals had a little baby. So then the royals divorced and remarried, and Cinderella lived with his dad and his two horrible stepsisters and his horrible stepmom. Dad, my stepsisters are being mean again. Also, I feel like I should. I feel like I should have been a girl. Cinderella, stop being so dramatic. You were born as a boy, and you will stay my son. The stepmom comes over to Cinderella. Cinderella, mow the lawn, then wash the car, and also get rid of the leaves that are in the gutter. Then the sisters came in to tell Cinderella to do more things. Fix the toilet, fertilize the grass, and chase the raccoon away. Like I told you guys, I'm not a guy. Stop treating me like one. I swear I'm a girl, said Cinderella. Cinderella, do your chores like all of us asked you to, Cinderella. So Cinderella did all of his chores, and then the ball was coming up soon. And all of the stepsisters and the mom was getting ready for the ball, and Cinderella was starting to feel anxious and depressed. I want dress clothing for the ball, but I have been way too busy with chores and my extremely needy sisters and stepmom, said Cinderella. Then the fairy godmother came. Cinderella, I have been hearing great suffering from you. What is wrong? Said the fairy godmother. I want to go to the ball. That will not be a problem. Bippity boppity boop. Cinderella is now in a stunning new tuxedo that now makes him look stunning. This looks okay, but I forgot to tell you. That I am in the wrong body, and I am trans. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I will change that, but it will only be temporary. I will give you lady parts, but it will only last until midnight, said the fairy godmother. I would do anything to finally live like I was supposed to, even though it's only for a few hours. Your wish is my command. Bippity boppity boop. You look beautiful, Cinderella, said the fairy godmother. Thank you. Now how will I get there? All I see is that pumpkin over there, said Cinderella. I will go ahead and turn that pumpkin into a carriage. As a bonus, I will turn this mouse over here into a horse, so I don't have to drive the carriage, said the fairy godmother. So what's your guys' thoughts so far? The Quiet Kid official? Quiet Kid official? You still there? You still there, Quiet Kid? Hello? Are you still there? I'm gonna check this chat to see what my fans actually think of this. But yeah. Alrighty. So I'm gonna continue as I'm wondering where the Quiet Kid official is. But now I need to go find my story again because have too many tabs. Now it is time for you lovely lady to go to the ball. When Cinderella got there, she saw the prince that she'd been really interested in, and she was starting to get to know him. And his stepmom and stepsisters got jealous of this girl and decided to talk smack about her behind her back. Cinderella was having a good time till it got to 11:50 p.m. and she rushed home because everything will change back at 12 a.m. And she accidentally drops the shoe on her way out. Drops a shoe on her way out. So the next day the prince was looking across the whole village for this really gorgeous girl he tried all the girls in the village. He tried putting on the shoes of all the girls in the village and had no luck, and thought of trying the guys' feet for some odd reason. And when he starts with Cinderella's foot back, but not all of the feminine parts, the prince goes, "Wait a minute, you're a trans girl. What is the meaning of this? Get out of here." Now Cinderella gets discouraged, and then she realizes, I wasn't even into him anyways. It was just society just pressuring me into getting into a relationship. And then she figured out she was asexual, aromantic, and also a trans girl. She realized how much of a pain the prince would have been as a husband, and she decided to go ahead and get a dog and live happily ever after by herself. How was that? What's your guys' thoughts on that one?
It was something.
It was something?
I'll give you that.
I know that you're not usually the type to go ahead and read those types of stories, but yeah.
That is more like a fanfic.
It's a fanfic? Well, here's the thing. It was an assignment, and I just and now all the aces can go ahead and fall asleep at night knowing there is a version of Cinderella for them. Oh man, yeah, I was so passionate about doing this as well. Like the other the other option was for me to do a test, and I ain't gonna do a test. But yeah. Oh, is there another bot? Let me go ahead and take care of them. Also, if you don't mind, can you go ahead and can you also go ahead and keep an eye out on bots too?
Oh,
Hide
yeah.
user from channel. Okay. Is it possible to go ahead and hide myself? Is my question. Probably not. Let's go ahead and try anyway. Nope. Alrighty, so yeah. I mean, yeah, that's my thing for the salty single stream. So yeah. I honestly feel like if more people were to hear that story of the Cinderella, then that would kind of put things in some perspective right there. Because, think about it. Just think about it. But yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Did that story make you think about things a little differently? The Quiet Kid?
Definitely. For sure.
Yeah. Because it's for a while people think they just gotta get a relationship because that's what we're meant to do always, but that's not the case, as people on this channel will learn.
Right.
Because you can be who you are any day of the week. Another reference to another song, but yeah. So that was my big surprise for the salty single stream. But yeah. So, I'm gonna go ahead and read the chat. If you guys have any Valentine's Day related topics, please make sure to go ahead and put a donut at the end of your
Oh, that's right.
stuff to make sure that you're talking to us, not each other. Because it'd be embarrassing if I were to read something you guys didn't want me to read. But did you see my video pastry? Yes, I did. I actually saw it this morning. Actually,
She just called you pasty. She just called you pasty.
It wasn't her. It wasn't her intent. I forget the R in pastry sometimes. Don't make fun of
If I didn't know any better, I think she's trying to be racist.
Why would one of my biggest fans be racist towards me? That just does not make any sense. Just think about it. Just think about this. But yeah, I mean, you've seen her.
People change. I know that firsthand. People change.
Yeah.
And that leads me into another story. I'm gonna.
Alrighty.
Candy hearts are disgusting.
I like them.
They taste like. I don't like them. They taste like sugar and cancer.
I like them actually.
They taste like garbage.
I like them.
I don't get it. Okay, listen.
They taste good.
I don't like the weird.
I do agree that they're chalky.
I don't like the weird ones.
If they had a gummy,
Yeah.
If they had them in gummy, alrighty.
Yeah.
Hardy Ann,
I would
could
eat
I
those
make
all day.
a variation of your story pastry? Sure thing. It's actually at that point it'd be a variation of a variation. All fan art is accepted as long as you go ahead and whoops. You're not a bot? Why were you copying and pasting everything? let me go ahead and unban you. I honestly thought you
Yeah,
were
that
a
would be cool.
bot. But thank you for reminding me or telling me that you were not a bot. Just just please note that spamming is not allowed on this channel. Sorry about that. um Everyone makes mistakes. Trust me that on this. But yeah, I mean,
Like,
we have
so you got a sub goal?
yeah, we have a UK
I just
version
realized
of
that.
the Love Hearts, and they are so trucking chalky. Which you guys are allowed to curse, by the way, just not every other word. Yeah, they're
Yeah. I'm actually kind of censoring myself right now. I'm trying to, think ahead before I say it, because when I usually talk, I curse a lot, but I'm
as
just trying to
long
censor
just
most of that.
already just go ahead and you can curse, but just half it, okay? Kind of like how bobas have half
Yeah.
sweetness. Do half of what you would normally do. But yeah, I mean,
Never had boba, but I'm just gonna take your word for it.
boba's amazing, 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 amazing. If I could have it every day, I
When did this
would.
turn into a tea review channel?
What?
When did this turn into a tea review channel?
when did this not become pastry just does whatever the hell they want on this channel? Because this is my channel. I can do whatever I want. As long as YouTube don't demonetize me. Or like
Well,
I don't even get monetized yet, but that's both
you
sides
can,
of the
you
point.
can,
As long as they don't strike my video
right?
down, I can
You
do
can do
whatever the
whatever you
hell I
want
want.
within reason.
Yeah, within
Right.
reason. Like I couldn't just go ahead and I technically I could do this, but it wouldn't be very
Kill the
smart.
frog on camera.
No, I was gonna say more of the whole like, so I might go ahead and like curse out my fans. Which no, I'm not gonna ever do that. You guys are too much of sweethearts to do that.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh man, yeah, yeah. Anyway, boba tea is really good. You
Speaking
should
of,
try some. Yeah.
I'll get it when I go to the coffee place
You need to get it. You need to get
or
it.
any place.
Yeah, some people hate it,
Get
but
bubble with my
most
food.
people love it. You need to get yourself some boba. Anyway, what were you saying before we got on a boba rant?
I don't
Oh
even
yeah, you
remember.
had a
Oh yeah.
second story.
Right. So should I share that now, or do you like have something?
You go ahead and say it. I pretty much only have like my one thing that I had planned. I was relying on
Oh,
you most of it.
this one's kind of a short story. Yeah, this one's kind of a short story, but the meaning behind it is crucial. So, actually, this is like, I think it was like a week or two ago. But I was playing Grand Theft Auto. I was actually snapping a girl from school, which, I kind of learned to like her, and so I started snapping her a few weeks ago. And one day I was playing Grand Theft Auto, and she said, like, I don't even remember what I said, but she said a your mom joke. And, like, jokingly, I said, man, why you gotta be so rude? Because, like, it was as a joke.
Like your mama?
And she said, because you, yeah.
The only
Like,
time you shouldn't make a yo mama joke is if the person you are talking to don't have a mom, one way or another. That's the only thing that's the only time that you shouldn't make a yo mom joke. Anyway, continue.
right. So I started snapping at her, and like out of the blue, she just said, "Well, I was rude," and you know the story. And she was like, "Why you gotta be so rude?" And she said, "Because you literally started talking to me out of nowhere. Like you keep talking to me, and like you literally got suspended for making a hit list." And I said,
Ouch.
"Well, for one, never got suspended. Two, never made a hit list." And she's like, "Okay, whatever. I just like stop talking to me." And mind you, this was like one of my friends that we would always sit in history class and just talk. Like the whole class, it was me, Nick, her, and Kenzie. I was always just sit and just talk for the whole class because I used to be a talkative person. I
just kept my talkativeness, honestly. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, like so ever since we like stopped talking. And she tried to talk to me about like finding a picture. I'm like, "Why are you still talking to me?" She's like, "I was just asking for a picture." I was like, "Yeah," and I was just asking, "Why are you being rude?" as a joke.
Ouch.
And I was being a little salty.
Salty, hence the theme of this stream.
Yeah. But like her and like 15 other people just stopped talking to me straight up. Like they don't want to be associated with me anymore. And that's the sad thing because I didn't do anything wrong. It's just that somebody started a rumor and it got out of hand and everyone believed it.
Yeah,
That's how
things go. One simple thing can ruin someone's
that's how life goes.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, one tiny rumor can ruin someone's entire reputation. Be careful, guys, girls, and in-betweeners. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Do you have any funny stories?
Funny stories?
Funny stories.
Funny story, but it's not channel appropriate.
Oh, whoops. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much the actual fun part is not channel appropriate.
Oh, yeah. What other highly romantic movies can we poke fun of?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't really watch a lot of movies anymore. Because I've kind of made it to watch every single anime on Netflix because I'm an anime kid.
You're a weeb.
But I don't act like an anime kid.
You're a weeb.
No.
Weeb alert.
Listen.
Weeb alert. Weeb alert.
No, okay, I'm not a weeb, okay?
I'm an ex.
I know what a weeb is.
I'm an ex weeb.
My cousin is a weeb.
I'm an ex weeb.
My cousin is an ex weeb.
Weeb.
He says like the other day I made him ramen and I handed him a fork and he said, "Forks are for American people." And I'm like, "You are American." He's like, "Well, I don't want to be American. I want to be Japanese."
Oh man.
And of course I have because I like eating with chopsticks. But they're like all chrome and stuff, and he can't use chopsticks. And he gets mad when I hand him a fork.
I know how to use chopsticks. I actually know how to use chopsticks for the most part. Noodles are hard to eat with chopsticks. But I know how to use chopsticks for the most part.
They're not that hard. Once you get like the hang of it.
Weeb is just someone that likes anime. Thank you. Thank you, QA.
No, it is not. Okay, I am more than happy to talk about this. I have the actual definition of weeb. A weeb, okay, so there's a difference between a person who watches anime and a weeb. A weeb is someone who, like, their whole life is anime, and, like, everything they do is related to anime. And, like, they want to be Japanese, basically. Like, they're not of that culture, but they want to be Japanese. Like, they were born in a different country, but they want to be Japanese.
I think
and they want to do all this stuff.
That's weeaboo. Hot girls. I'm not even into girls.
I just saw that. Oh boy.
These bots think that I'm
Yeah,
into their stuff. Okay. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, I'm. You're not. All right. Alrighty, I got rid of that one.
I'm not mean.
But yeah, I'm very cartoon obsessed. But that would kind of make sense. Doesn't it make sense that me as a cartoonist would be cartoon obsessed? Would that make sense?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, because like think about it. If one were to go ahead and like spend most of their free time sitting at a computer and killing the here's what most of my free time sounds like, no joke. You guys get the point, right?
Yeah.
Are you guys
I mean, I get it. I don't know if everybody else does.
Are you guys into grills? I would love the big hunk of hamburger right now.
Oh, that's the kind of grill. I thought you were talking about like grill grills.
I'm talking about grills, not girls.
And yes, I am into grills.
I'm into grills.
No, I said grills.
Grills.
Like diamonds on your teeth grills.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like diamonds on your teeth grills. Like.
Yeah, like grill me something right now, why don't you?
Slap it on your teeth. That's what it means. No, that's the definition. You slap it on your teeth.
Watch in Enchanto. Is that the we don't talk about Bruno stuff? I would.
I'm not gonna watch that movie.
I would, but I'm too busy making my own things. Literally, like that's my answer.
Yeah, I would, but I don't. I would watch that movie, except I don't want to.
I would, but okay. QA is just talking about the stupid spam bot. Which spam bots are stupid. Man. And that's just why my favorite YouTube channel, which is by the name of Powered by Rainbows, appreciates me for taking care of his dreams when he's on air. Whenever I'm not on air, of course. But yeah, I mean, let's go ahead. I know this is gonna sound very Thanksgiving-ish of me, but let's go ahead and talk about people who we appreciate. Since, like, Valentine's Day is supposedly more than just romance. Like, let's see here. The only parts of Valentine's Day I've made fun of so far is the romantic part. But yeah, I mean,
right.
There's some platonic parts to it too.
Let me get my 80-foot long list of people who I appreciate. Start from the beginning. My family, my friends. I say friends loosely because they're more family.
Yeah.
All the rappers: Juice WRLD, X, Peep, Trippie, Eminem, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg, Kanye West.
Is Lil Nas X on that
list?
Word. Is Lil Nas X on that list?
No.
Why not?
No. Okay, listen. I don't mean to offend anyone, but I don't like Lil Nas X. No, I'm not saying that because he's gay. I'm saying because I don't like his music. I like one song that he was on with Jack Harlow, and that's like it. I don't like it. It's not that I don't like him because he's gay. I don't like him because I don't like the music he makes. Like it's just not for me.
That's understandable, honestly. So let me go ahead and start off my list by saying my mom and dad, honestly. They're the ones that got me this computer to freaking start animating on. Let's go ahead and my next one's gonna be Jane Animations. Jane Animations. The one that even got me to start this channel in the first place. And then I've got you. Since you have always been hilarious, running through my screen door.
You know, it works, as one does.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just gotta break a couple eggs, or in our case, a screen door, to, well, you just gotta close a few doors, or in this case, break through one, to a few windows. And that's just how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah. But, if anyone ever needs a reminder of who the hell, the Quiet Kid official is, just note that he was the one that ran through my screen door.
Yeah. QA called him Lil Nuts X. That's
alrighty,
funny. Lil Nuts X.
I'm
also 4 years old.
I am grateful for all of my lovely fans on this channel. Hear me ramble about how much I hate Hallmark for an hour. Let's see here. Enough with the bashing Hallmark stuff. I need to remember that. But family, I'm appreciative of alrighty. I'm gonna get this. I'm also grateful for the moderators that are usually on this channel to go ahead and keep our people keep people from putting hateful things on my stuff. And yeah, I mean, hopefully they don't come back. Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing my closing stuff here, because let's just say that this outro will probably take at least 5 minutes, because I'm gonna forget something, then repeat myself. Alrighty, so do you have any closing announcements?
Not really, other than the fact that I am still writing stuff for music. I got a few songs done.
But
the other
when
day,
are you gonna
so.
be posting?
That I don't know, because I'm letting my producer take some time for him, and I'm taking my time myself, because I'm just taking away from stuff like that, because all the stuff going on in my life. I need to focus on me rather than music.
Yeah.
But I am still writing stuff, so when I post, there will be stuff.
Do you have a link
and
to
I will
something?
be posting on
Do you have a link to something?
platforms.
Do you have a link to something? Post it into chat, why don't you? You have a blue wrench for something. Anyway, so my announcements are Anka literally posted, this is technically an Anka announcement, but I'm making it since she's not here. She's spending some time with her girlfriend that she loves very much, that has been on this show, or not this show, but that have been on my streams before. But she posted another episode of her comic, and she is doing this series by the name of Guardians. So for my announcements is, please go ahead and send me a card. I will try and get a card back as soon as possible. And for the Quiet Kid official, you could go ahead and make that a musical card, I guess. Music instead of a card, and I'd still give you a card back. Only limited spots for that, because I could only share so much music for how many cards I have. But I'm also gonna go ahead and hand cards back as soon as I can, and please go ahead and check out the Valentine's Day as an arrow ace, so that you can go ahead and pretty much get like, my perspective on things. Also, the things I'm currently working on is, one, I'm currently working on figuring out that stupid template. Like, I'm on my third trying to figure out my software now video. But, like, the first one and the second one has this template I'm not going to be using anymore. But, yeah, I mean, it's finally turning out like I want it to look like. And, yeah. So, it's taking me a bit to learn the new software, guys. Anyway, please go ahead and, is it follow on Spotify? I forgot the Spotify terms, but please go ahead and do whatever the subscription, equivalent is on Spotify to, the Quiet Kid Official, since he is going to probably be on more episodes of different shows. Probably meaning, like, hopefully I have time to put him on those shows. Everything's prearranged, of course. Anyway, do you have an outro?
Stay salty.
Stay salty. Alright, here's my actual, outro now that everyone loves. Please do all the crap that all of the other YouTubers ask you to do, and see you in the future to come. Bye!